Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. The Aare crown and the fate of the kingdom, the spiritual and traditional significance of Queen Naomi consigned for the throne. Recently, we heard that Olori Naomi had rushed to the palace of the Ooni of Ife to show her concern and, support to the throne of Oduduwa. Now, if the information that we keep hearing is correct, the recent developments surrounding the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi's emotional return to the palace have captivated both traditionalists and the wider Yoruba community. The Aare crown, a sacred relic tied to the destiny of the kingdom, is at the heart of this unfolding drama as Queen Naomi, a respected, of course, prophetess of Oni, stormed the palace in tears. Her presence, though heartwarming to the Oni and the elders, instilled fear amongst the current, of course, the Oloris, okay? Now, to fully grasp the depth of the situation, it is crucial to examine the traditional and spiritual, importance of, the support that Olori Naomi is showing to the kingdom and the sacredness of the Aare crown. Because no matter how we look at it, they said Naomi is a child that is coming from the same, ancestry. I don't know what to call it, what grammar to use there. That they say that she is connected to that destiny of the Ooni of Ife. The Aare crown is one of the most revered artifacts in the Yoruba kingdom, as it is said. It is not just a piece of royal regalia, but a divine symbol of authority, continuity, and spiritual power. Among the Yoruba people, the Aare crown is believed to embody the essence of Oduduwa, the progenitor of the Yoruba race, and is a link between the physical and the spiritual realm. Only the Oni, as a spiritual head of the Yoruba race, can wear this sacred crown during specific traditional rite. It is believed that any disturbance or desecration concerning the crown can bring misfortune or imbalance to the kingdom. If the Oni is facing challenges related to the Aare crown, it signifies a serious spiritual battle that could threaten the peace, prosperity, and destiny of, the Ooni of Ife. They said Olori Naomi, got to the palace upon hearing that the Ooni of Ife failed, while trying to enter the Oshun shrine. The spiritual and traditional world of the Yoruba kingdom was shaken when news broke out that Ooni of Ife had fallen while trying to enter the Oshun shrine. This event seemingly, ordinary to the uninformed, is laden with deep spiritual implication. It signifies an imbalance in the divine order and omen that something is not right within the palace of the Ooni of Ife. When Queen Naomi, a woman of divine insight and a wife, of course, the dear wife to the Ooni of Ife, heard about this tragic incident, she did not hesitate. She stormed the palace in tears as an act that spoke volume. Her arrival was met with mixed reaction, joy and relief from the Ooni of Ife elder, but deep fear from the Oloris. Why was her concern so significant? Why did she weep so bitterly upon hearing about this fall? To understand this, they said that she wept. She wept so much upon hearing that the Aare crown had gone missing. Now, though Olori Naomi is a prophetess, a woman who believes so much in God, but one thing we must understand is that the Yoruba people hold their tradition and spiritual heritage in the highest regard, with the Ooni of Ife standing as the spiritual and political custodian of this rich legacy. Among many sacred relics associated with this reign, none is more powerful or symbolical significant than the Aare crown, a divine artifact that connects the Ooni to Oduduwa, the progenitor of the Yoruba race. However, when the shocking news emerged that the Aare crown had gone missing. It sent, a tremor through the palace and the entire kingdom. The disappearance of this sacred crown is not merely a political scandal, it is a spiritual crisis that could symbolize the Oni's reign or destabilize the Oni's reign, threaten the prosperity of the kingdom, and even bring divine, punishment. Okay? And so they said when Olori Naomi heard this, Olori Naomi could not hold it. They say she cried and cried so much. Okay? They say upon hearing this distressing news, Queen Naomi, a woman of deep prophetic insight, stormed the palace in tears. Her reaction was not one of mere sentimentality. She understood the gravity of what had transpired, while the Oni and the elders welcome her presence as a divine intervention. His current wives were deeply, as in Ooni of Ife's wives, this is what they are talking about. Ooni of Ife's wives were, deeply worried about the situation. This is what we are hearing. And you know that some of these things are really, a secret that they would not want to have out there in the public. But of course, somehow we are able to get some of these inside, as in really inside stories, okay? Now, to fully understand the importance of Queen Naomi's concern, we must dive into the traditional spiritual significance of the Aare crown, why its disappearance is a catastrophic omen, why Queen Naomi cried, and what her presence at the palace signifies, the reaction of the elders, and why the Onis, other Oloris were frightened, the urgent step needed to avert this, okay? The Aare crown is not just a symbol of royal authority, we've talked about this, it is a sacred object believed to be with divine energy. It represents the Oni's direct connection to the gods and the ancestors, making it the most powerful item in its regalia. It is in the crown of legitimacy. It's a crown of legitimacy. Without it, an Oni's reign is spiritually incomplete, and his authority is weakened. Now, Olori Naomi had gone to the palace because, of course, Naomi is a woman who, Naomi loved her husband. Forget all this drama that we keep seeing everywhere. Olori Naomi this, Olori Naomi this. Olori Naomi loves the Ooni of Ife. Olori Naomi respects the Ooni of Ife. Olori Naomi is a woman that wants the Ooni of Ife to succeed. Olori Naomi is a woman that wants the very best for the Ooni of Ife in spite of everything. And we have had over the last couple of weeks how important, Naomi is to the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And so because of that connection, it is not, shocking to know that Olori Naomi had decided to go to the palace to support the Ooni of Ife in this very tough time. And they say when she got there, they were very, very happy that so many of them, they had to breathe a sign of relief that Olori Naomi was there. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.